Count to 20. Gotcha. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. 4. All right. You said death. Let me know when you fix it. Sorry.
All right, we just waiting on one more, Sarge.
All right, you can just
Okay.
talk for me, Sarge.
I got you. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000. You good?
That's it.
All right.
Are you good? Yeah, so good.
Yeah, I put I switched over to the line line.
For whatever reason, mine was
Was this here for a reason?
white balance. You think? Is there one white balance? Sure. Which side? Okay. Just simply, it'll go. The third slide is the ceiling units. If you're good with it. Yeah. You can also do it. If I can get like, I just talk out.
All right, good afternoon. Andrew Smith, Atlanta Homicide Commander. Joining with me here today is Chief Conley with Georgia Tech Police, Deputy Chief Spann, Criminal Investigations Division for the City of Atlanta, and Detective Francis with Atlanta Homicide. So today we're here to talk about the case that occurred May 18th, 2025 at 6:46 p.m. at 699 Spring Street. That is the connector apartment that provides university housing in the city, specifically for Georgia Tech. On this evening, we had a 23-year-old male who was a Georgia Tech student who was shot on the 9th floor. He was transported to Grady Memorial Hospital where he died yesterday evening. So what we want to share with the public is a brief video of a person of interest that we have. We are very, we're at a point where we believe this was a targeted act. And we'll go through this video that you're seeing now. This is the suspect that's walking down. He does retreat into a stairwell. We also have information that he was there previously looking for the victim in this case. So again, there is no danger to the public, to students, as this wasn't a targeted incident. So we are working closely with Georgia Tech. We have been since the onset. That's what we have. Do we have any questions?
Any idea of the student yet?
Any idea on
Are
the
you
student?
releasing the student's identity?
Not at this time.
And any idea who this guy is?
No, we believe that they do have a relationship. What that is unknown. But again, it isn't a targeted crime, so that's where we're at.
Do you think that person of interest could be a suspect or is the shooter?
Yes, we do believe that he's involved in the shooting.
So the shooting actually took place in or outside of this building?
It took place at the end of the hallway on the 9th floor.
On the 9th floor?
Correct.
Is this video before or after the shoot?
Before.
Is there security to get into this building, leading you to believe that the suspect, person of interest, had access, came in with the victim? How do you think that scenario, how would he have gotten in? I assume there was security.
So we know that he was not with the victim because of his actions prior to the shooting. He was in the hallway well before the victim arrived. I'm not positive on entry, whether it's key card access or whatnot, but we do know that he entered in well before the victim arrives.
Is the idea that he was waiting there for
Correct,
him?
which is why we believe it was targeted.
Do you know anything about the victim's involvement in anything nefarious, drugs, anything, gang, anything?
So we're not, we're still in the process of going through our digital evidence to determine what may have connected the two individuals. So we're not 100% sure. We do know that the student did have a criminal history, so that we're looking at all those angles.
Can you elaborate on the criminal history?
Not at this time. We want
Okay, so
to make
the
sure.
So the victim did have a criminal history.
Correct.
And so potentially you're looking down that avenue that he knew this fellow via this criminal history.
Yeah, well, we're looking at all angles and all possibilities of what may have brought these two together.
Can you describe what's in his hip, on his hips, inside his hip?
So we believe that's a firearm.
Any idea why he pauses?
That we're not sure. That it's not a hiccup in the video. It is him pausing. I don't know if we don't know if he heard something or what.
Just to double check, the victim lived here. right?
Correct.
Do you believe the person of interest to be a student?
We're not sure yet.
And why the distinction between person of interest versus suspect?
Well, we have to, just for our due diligence in the case, we like to not make the assumption until we know for sure.
You'd like to talk to him is the bottom
Correct,
line.
yeah.
Somebody will direct you to him so you can at least go in that direction and
Right.
ask questions.
And we ask for help from Crime Stoppers if you have any information, 404-577 tips.
Is there a time of the incident, and is there a witness that gives time, is there a time that?
So it was
Video?
May 18th around 6:45 p.m.
And what time was this video?
This was Yeah, about 10 minutes before 6:17.
Do you know where the victim was coming from when he came back to meet his fate?
I do not.
When was the last time a Georgia Tech student was shot and/or shot and killed? Can you speak to that?
That's a good question. No, it's been a long time. I've been with Georgia Tech 15 years, and we haven't had.
So I just want to reconfirm this. There's security on the doors of this building that would preclude anyone without the proper credential from getting in, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
It is.
Key card access.
And it's key card access. All right, that does it. Thank you, everyone. Any other questions, just direct them to Public Affairs. Everything will be posted on our website. You all should have that website, but if you don't, it's atlantapd.org. Go to the bottom of the page, click the news section, and you will find any updates on this case there. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Great job.
A member of my unit will escort you all out.